What's up, guys? This is the Galaxy's Greatest YouTube channel. I am Peffer. Well, that's what you can call me. I'm here for my NFL Week 1 predictions on NFL Talk. First off, we got tonight, Pittsburgh at New England Patriots. And I just got to go with my team. I cannot go against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, Tom Brady's back. Yes, Le'Veon Bell is suspended, along with Martavis Bryant. And our center, Marquise Pouncey, is also injured. But you know what? I just can't go against my boys. So I'm taking the Steelers on this one. Now, we got Green Bay at Chicago. Green Bay, enough said. Seattle at St. Louis. I'm taking St. Louis in an upset here. I know Seattle, they got a chip on their shoulder after the Super Bowl loss. But I just feel St. Louis is at home. And they just want to hit it hard right in the beginning. St. Louis has an underrated defense. Now the problem is, it's a bit inconsistent. I think St. Louis's defense can even surpass Seattle's in this game. But I'm going with St. Louis in this game. Carolina at Jacksonville. This is actually a tougher game than you would expect. Jacksonville, yes, they're not the greatest team, but they have a lot of pieces that they just don't seem to put together. But Carolina they're really hurting this season, and I honestly think they're dropping off. However, I do barely have the Carolina Panthers winning this game. Next, we have Miami at Washington. Washington's worst team of the season. Calling it. Miami's got this game. Indy at Buffalo. I'm taking the Bills in an upset here because the Bills have a great defense and an alright offense. It's solid. Now, the Colts, don't get me wrong, they have one of the best offenses in the NFL. Debatably the best. However, I don't like their defense. I don't think it's improved a whole lot. I mean, their secondary is alright. The run defense is just, I think Shady's going to run all over them. I like the Bills in a close one. Cleveland at New York Jets. This is another close one. Going to be a very defensive and probably ugly game. I have to go with the Jets here. I like their defense more, and I like their offense just a tad more. I believe Josh McCown will be starting this game for the Cleveland Browns, which I completely lose all confidence in Cleveland there because I think Manziel would do a much better job. Josh McCown he's garbage. So I'm taking the New York Jets for that game. Next, we have Kansas City at Houston. This is another tough game to call. I originally would have said Houston, however, Arian Foster is out. And Arian Foster, many people have said it, is Houston's Jenga piece. And I think without Arian Foster, I think this is going to be a great game for Kansas City. New Orleans at Arizona. This could be a close game. This could be quite ugly, but I'm favoring Arizona in this game. Detroit at San Diego, two teams that were really under the radar this offseason, who I believe can have an amazing season this year. But in the end, I just barely got to go with Detroit. I think they're slightly more talented, and I definitely think that they are a playoff team. And I think San Diego's a playoff team too, just in a harder predicament, but whatever. I'm taking Detroit. Baltimore at Denver. This is another close game to call. I honestly... Alright, just aside from the game, I honestly think the Denver Broncos will be missing the playoffs this season. That's just me personally. I just feel they're going to be on the decline, especially Peyton Manning. I feel like the only reason he just stayed this season was to break Brett Favre's record. But whatever you may say, I'm still going to take the Broncos in this game, specifically because beginning of the year, I think Peyton's going to be hot, and Flacco's just questionable. Baltimore usually starts off a little slow, so I'm just going to stick with Denver. I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore won this game, but I'm going to say Denver will win by maybe a touchdown. Cincinnati at Oakland Raiders. I actually think the Raiders could pull this one off, but I just have Cincinnati winning this game as much as I hate to say it. Oh, gosh, I can't stand Cincinnati. But yes, Cincinnati will win this game. Tennessee at Tampa Bay. We got Marcus Mariota against Jameis Winston. The two worst teams last year facing off Week 1. I favor the Buccaneers. Now, I think Mariota may have a better performance than Winston. However, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a better team all around. Therefore, I'm going with the Buccaneers. Sunday Night Football. The New York Giants take a visit to the Dallas Cowboys. I had the Giants winning for the longest time, but towards the end, I don't know. I'm hearing Victor Cruz will not be able to play, and I just gotta go with Dallas because I feel like they're gonna start off stronger than the Giants would. The Giants usually start off slow during most seasons, so I'm gonna barely take Dallas, even though I would love to see the Giants win. I kind of hope I'm wrong with that prediction. Monday Night Football, we have Philadelphia taking a visit down south to the ATL, Atlanta Falcons. This could be a close game, but it could also be a blowout. I am taking the Philadelphia Eagles winning this game. I think Chip Kelly will win Coach of the Year. I think I can't even explain. Chip Kelly just blows everyone's minds, but he makes it work. And I think he will continue to make it work and prove a statement in Atlanta. And last but certainly not least, Minnesota Vikings will take a visit to San Francisco. San Francisco has had one of the worst off seasons ever, and it's definitely gonna be a slow start for San Fran. I'm liking Minnesota's chances with Adrian Peterson back and Teddy Bridgewater, possibly one of the best, if not the best quarterback in his draft class. So there you have it. Those are my Week 1 predictions. Now to finish off this NFL Talk episode, I just want to quickly breeze over my divisional winners for this season. AFC North, I'm taking my Pittsburgh Steelers. AFC East, I actually am going to go with the Miami Dolphins as my favorite to take that division. Barely. Just barely. AFC South, I gotta go with the Colts easily. And the West, I'm actually going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. And in the wild card, I'm liking Baltimore and New England. And San Diego and Buffalo will probably come close. Maybe Denver too. And for the NFC North, I'm actually going to take an upset with the Detroit Lions. East, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. South, I am going to take the Atlanta Falcons. And West, I like the Seattle Seahawks. My wild cards will be the Green Bay Packers, of course. And for the sake of the 4-year streak, every 4 years they seem to have an amazing season, I'm going to take the New York Giants. I think Vikings, Cowboys, and even the Cardinals and possibly the Rams can come close, but yeah, I'm going to take Giants just getting that 6th seed. Well, there you have it. Oh, one more thing. My Super Bowl prediction. You know what? I'm going to save that for another time. I'm going to cut the episode here. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.